Hi everyone, I want to introduce you to Tony Fitzgibbon. Now, Tony has been on the scene for quite a long time, so we're going to get some insight on how Tony ticks and what his relationship is with the Northern Soul scene. Okay, because it's quite vast. You're very unique, Tony. Thank you very much for doing this, by the way, my darling.
By all means.
Right, so
I'll give you the bill later.
Well, we're on freebies.
Oh, it's all freebies. I'll have a bottle of vodka then.
Tony, how did you get into the Northern Soul scene?
As a teenager, youth clubs. Started off local youth club, 12, 13. Motown music was in. Got interested in that. The older people round were bringing records in the youth club, play this, play that. And you got, I like this tune. Makes the hair stand up on the back of my neck, as opposed to what was around at the time.
Like the disco,
The
Bay
disco,
City Rollers, and the,
You know,
the
basically
glam
rollers and
rock.
this sort of thing.
There's no comparison, really, is there? Come on.
No, it just sort of bit me, you know, and I went looking for records
Did you then? Yeah.
to play at home.
How old were you then? Is it like
Well, I first
teens?
started off 12, 13. I mean, I'm an old man now. I'm in my 60s. Don't look it, but I'm in my 60s.
So am I.
And it progressed from there. And you get the older lads, and have you listened to this one? So it's come round my house, and then the records are there, and it's listen to this. I like this one. I'm not too keen on that. And then it's how do you do this step? How do you do that step? And you'd watch them, and in a youth club, everybody would go, what are they doing? What's this? And the lads would be there, and it'd be handstands, backdrops, splits, and it excited me. It was different. And then at the age of 14, totally against the law, I took my first trip to Wigan Casino.
Age 14.
Age 14. Borrowed mascara off my elder sister. darkened the bum fluffy as you do, you know, 14-year-old teenager. And I spent a night in Wigan Casino. That was good. But a bit further north.
So you're from Telford.
At the moment, yeah.
Where did you live then when you said you went up to Wigan?
I
Where
lived in
were you?
Gloucester.
Ah, right.
My
That's
my
quite a
parents
trek
were in
then.
the forces. I was a forces brat.
Right.
I've been dragged up and down the country. I know more Britain than most people do. But I preferred places like the Blackpool Mecca.
Yes, me too.
And there's a little club, not there anymore, Samantha's in Sheffield. Used to be above the Silver Blaze ice rink. There was a Cat's Whiskers in Bolton.
Yeah, I've been there.
These are the places where most of the records came out.
Yeah.
And they were, what's the word, broken in these clubs before they went to the casino.
Yeah.
I mean, the perfect example is Lou Pride. I'm coming home in the morning.
Great record too, isn't
Great
it?
record, brilliant record. One of Samantha's club favourites.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when he took it to Wigan, it cleared the floor.
Yeah.
First night it was played,
Yeah,
it flopped,
absolutely
it
did.
cleared
Yeah.
the floor.
Yeah.
And people can say, it's a great record, it's a brilliant record. Yes, now.
Yeah.
Because people have heard them a couple
It
of
wasn't
times.
then though, it was a different vibe altogether
It was
at
totally
Casino
different.
Club, wasn't it? It had its own style,
Yeah.
didn't it? The dance and
The dance is
music.
different,
Yeah.
the vibe is different.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, everybody says, well, you've got the top 500, you've got the rare, you've got the underplayed. It doesn't matter whether it's rare and underplayed, it doesn't matter if it's the top 500. If that tune makes you want to dance,
Yeah.
you go and dance.
I actually disagree with the top 500, so I'll be really controversial straight off because I am quite like that anyway, and I know you are. I am going to be controversial because that top 500 is not my top 500. Never has been, never will be.
That's Kev Robertson,
I know it
Mr.
is.
Serling.
Yes, it is, absolutely, but it's not mine.
And you can throw Russ Winstanley in on that as well.
Yeah, well, they all had the input with that, but it's not my top 500. You know, I mean, some cracking tunes in there, don't get me wrong. It's just not
But
mine.
your top 10 changes every week, doesn't it?
It does. My number one doesn't.
No, but
Does
your top
yours?
10 changes every week.
What's your favourite record?
My all-time number
All
one.
time.
When I'm Gone, Brenda Holloway.
Wow. Wow. What a tune.
It is in every set I play.
So if I had it on now, you'd be up bucking about. You wouldn't
yeah.
be able to stop. Yeah.
No, I
it's,
do the whole tune.
it's one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cracking record, I have to say. So, we know you're a dancer. You've been dancing all those years. How's your knees?
I could do with 2 new ones. No,
I
seriously.
think we're all a bit like
I could do with 2 new knees.
But you're not going to stop dancing.
No.
Not a chance. So from the dancing, obviously you've got the clothing because it makes you feel good. Why do you wear that? Why do you wear still wear the bags and the brogues and the nice polos? Why is it? What's your reason for doing that?
To me, it's a uniform.
A club uniform.
No, I wouldn't say the club uniform. I'd say a scene uniform. Easily recognisable. You walk down the street, 8:30 in the morning, you know there's been an event on in town, you're kicked out at 8 o'clock in the morning after the 3 before 8, and you can walk up solely,
You know where you've been.
mod.
Yes, so true.
It's that, I mean, 9 times out of 10 when I go out, I wear a full length leather jacket,
Yes. Yeah.
trench coat, brogues or black and white paint and leather shoes,
Yeah.
the traditional white wig and socks. You know, you're a liar, you're not a virgin anymore.
Yeah.
And either Spencer's bags,
Yeah.
pegs,
Yeah.
in various sizes.
Such a smart uniform though, isn't it?
It is. But if you go to the mod side of it, where basically a lot of Northern has come from, places like the Torch, the Twisted Wheel,
Very modern orientated, isn't it?
a lot of that with the jazz funk influence
Yeah.
and the R&B influence has come through
Yeah.
into Northern,
Yeah, I agree.
and
Yeah.
it was all smart. So we were,
Suited and
I'm not
booted,
going to go
wasn't
out
it?
and wear a 3-piece suit
Yeah.
to start dancing at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm throwing handstands and splits and backdrops and things
Yeah.
like that. So we developed our own style of clothing
Yeah, we did, yeah.
for comfort.
Yeah.
I mean, the wider the flare on your trousers, the more air you get up.
Yeah.
If you're spinning on the spot at 15 and 20 mile an hour, that's going to create some heat.
Yeah.
And if you've got 2,000 or 3,000 people jammed on a dance floor, all enjoying themselves,
Yeah, that's right.
all in their own little zone,
Yeah.
but they've all got spatial awareness
have.
of who is next to
Never
them.
bumped into anyone.
I have occasionally.
But what did you do? What's the etiquette?
Apologise,
me-
carry on.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You get, I mean, nowadays, it's not a very nice term, but you get handbags.
Yeah, we had a little discussion about this before,
Yes.
didn't we?
Handbaggers are people who like certain parts of the music, basically the Motown part and bits and pieces like that, and it's onto a dance floor, handbag on the floor, 6-inch high heels, and they stand and they shuffle around the handbag.
Quite dangerous, that.
It's dangerous, yeah, but if you put a handbag on a dance floor, it's like a football.
Yeah.
It's in play.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that is an attitude. Oh, you can't fault them. They like the tunes, but
Yeah,
they
they do,
haven't
yeah.
got that same passion for it.
Yeah.
They haven't got that feeling where this is the music.
It's a different kind of liking the music. We don't like the music. The music makes us do what we do. It's not something that you can say,
can put
well,
two tunes
oh,
on.
I like this. You know, it's not. It's something from inside, and it's
example.
very difficult to
Perfect
explain.
example. You put the Drifter on one deck, and you put There Was a Time by Gene Chandler
Yeah.
on the other deck.
Yeah.
Which would you play first? Personally.
I would play. Do you know what? I'd play Drifter first, and I'd move on to Gene Chandler, simply because I would get a little bit relaxed and then go for it. But there is a reverse to that, obviously.
Okay. You start of the night, If you play the drifter first, that's your warm-up record.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go your full-on 100 mile
Yeah.
an hour, 110 mile an
Yeah.
hour stomping. Or if you play the drifter at the end of the night,
It's a cool down.
it's a wind down,
Yeah.
cool down before you're kicked out the door at 8 a.m. in the
That's
morning.
right. So let me just, I mean, we've talked about the clothes and a few of the events and things like that. What is your favourite all-time venue, past, present?
The Highland Room,
The Highland Room at Mecca.
Mecca in
Yeah.
Blackpool.
Great, that was a great room.
The amount of tunes that were broken in there, and you go to other places and go, oh, it was first heard here.
Yeah.
It wasn't, it was heard in the Highland Room 12 months ago.
Yeah, that's right.
Those
It's these are experiences that some of these guys are not going to experience, and we can't really make
It's a shame.
It is a shame. We can't make it real for them.
Well, they can look, there are videos,
There are videos. Yeah.
there is
Plenty of information out there.
BBC, or was it ITV I went and did a night in the casino.
That's right. Yeah.
Now, if you look a lot of these YouTube videos, you see clips
Yeah.
of that night
That's
against
right.
various songs.
That's right.
And that's what
right.
it was like.
Yeah, it was. It was.